like the way I tell you. Move your brush right, maybe you could still be beat. This video. Not only did she come out with a new song, this video is amazing for Put It Down. She's dancing. When's the last time you saw Brandy dance? Seriously. Like, and then her body looks amazing. The color scheme is amazing. She dances. And not only does she dances well. Can we just talk about Chris Brown for a second? For those of you who are getting ready to say the whole Chris Brown, how could you like him thing? I'm not saying I want to marry him. I'm just saying that I would like to spend some time with him, you know, talking and things of that nature. Yeah, so if you haven't seen it, you've got to just do yourself that favor. I used this, which is pretty much the only thing that I used on the eye. Beautiful palette that Defining Faith on Twitter gave to me. It is Too Faced. It's called Natural at Night. And you could see it is just a very natural, neutral eye. If you'd like to see how I did this look, I hope you'll stay tuned. Okay guys, to start this look, I used Black Opal foundation. I've already put it on just to save ourselves some time. I used the stick version of Black Opal foundation. I combined two different colors. They're each about $9.99 and you can get them at CVS, which is, I don't know if you're in the States or not, but if you are, I get them from CVS. You can't get them at Rite Aid. I'm not sure about Walgreens, but I combined Truly Topaz and Heavenly Honey. And I blended them in with a kabuki brush. And then I set that with the Black Opal powder, and I like to wax my eyebrows to be very thin. That way I can change the style of the eyebrow by filling it in. However, I can make it look or appear to be thicker by drawing it in. Brandy doesn't really do as harsh of an arch as I normally do. So I've drawn it in with just a smoother kind of rounded arch. To achieve that, I'm taking MAC's spiked eyebrow pencil and I'm just outlining a shape here. You see how I've literally just made my shape, and I could do that because I have no eyebrow. Taking this eyeshadow from MAC, it's a very dark brown. This is called Espresso. This is what I normally fill in my eyebrows with. I'm just taking my Smashbox angled brush. I'm filling in my eyebrow, very dark. Now that we have somewhat of a shape, we can go ahead and define the eyebrow. Taking a angled brush like this one. For those of you wondering, it's NW30 MAC Studio Finish. I've put some of that onto my angled brush, and I'm going to outline the top of my brow with that. You'll see what I mean in just a second. Okay, you see what I've done with that. And now I'm going to take the same brush, and I'm going right up against those edges, and I'm just going to fan that out. And then taking my finger, I'm just going to blend it in. And on this eye, the completed eye, you could see that instead of using a highlight, I just have a very light nude color. So I'm going to take this concealer from MAC. This is NC42. I'm going to do the same. I'm going to outline the bottom of the brow. And you can already see what a difference that makes. And I'm going to fan it out the same way I did with the top. Okay, and you can see that is how you get a perfect looking brow. I just made something out of nothing. Now that our eyebrow is on, we can put on a base. I'm using MAC's Soft Ocher, just putting that on with my finger. And I'm going to take my favorite brush. This is Sigma's tapered blending brush. And for basically the entire eyeshadow look, this is what I'm using. It is Too Faced Natural at Night palette. I looked it up online, and on Too Faced's website, you can get this for $36. My first color, I'm going to take this very dark brown. I'm going to put that right in my crease and work it upwards. However, I'm not going all the way in to the concealer that we put down as our highlight. I'm just going to blend that out with my finger, making sure that it's pretty even. Okay, now I'm going to take my Sigma E55. I'm taking my brush and I'm just rubbing it into a wet wipe just to dampen the brush a little bit. And I'm going to go into Night Light. This is a really pretty color. And I'm putting that on my lid. And by wetting your brush, you can make a very shiny color even more shiny. And I'm working that upwards. And I'm taking that same domed brush that we put the Cocoa Star on with, and I'm just blending that up into our brown. And again, you could take your finger and kind of blend the two together. And Brandy definitely has a highlight right on the inside of the eye. I'm going to take my Urban Decay Sin. And truthfully, you don't have to do this. You could take the same color that you just put on the lid and put it right on the inside. That's just for me because I'm anal, and also I have the product to be able to do it. If you don't have the product to be able to do that, by all means just use the same color that you put on the lid. I'm going to put that and concentrate it right on the inside of my eye. And that eye is pretty much done. It's very simple. I'm just taking a wet wipe and cleaning up any fallout that may have gotten under my eye, making sure that nothing is there to smear. Now I'm going to take some concealer, the same stuff that I used for my eyebrow. This is NW30 MAC Studio Finish. Brandy is always on point with her contour. And contour is the thing that makes her nose look really slim and perfect. So I'm using an eyeshadow for this. This is Buck from Urban Decay. This is my favorite to contour with. I love this. I'm using this angled brush from Sigma. It is the angled shading brush, the E70. And starting right at my eyebrow, I'm just going down. And you could see as I go along exactly what I'm doing. And I hope that what my words didn't describe, my actions will. Bring that contour all the way down the sides of your nose. Now take your concealer and put that right at the top of the nose. And then blend it upwards in between the eyebrows. And you can see how crazy that looks. And then you take your powder, dab it over top of it. There you can see contouring, highlighting. This is the contour, this is the highlight. I'm putting on a very basic eyelash next. To open up my eye a little bit, I'm going to take MAC's white pencil. This is called Fascinating. I'm just going to graze the inside of my eye with that. Now I want to take Eclipse, this very dark brown. I'm putting that in my lower lash line. And then I'm going to go over that with Night Fever, this kind of greenish color. And you could just rub that in with your finger, making sure that it's not like really blunt. Then I'm going to go back into my lightest color, which is my Urban Decay Sin color. And I'm going to carry that lightness that we put right in here just down, blending it into the darker colors that we just put down. Brandy definitely has a bottom lash on. However, I have natural lashes, and I think having a top lash is enough for this look. Just put mascara on the top and bottom like I'm doing right now. For the blush, I'm going to use Magenta. This is another product from MAC. The blush is so bright in this video, so it's perfect. I'm going to take Staunchly Stylish from MAC. This is a lip liner. And this is 903C from Wet n Wild. Over top of that, I'm putting Miami Babe from NYX. This is quickly turning into one of my favorite products. And just to act as a highlight for the nose, I'm going to take this color from our Too Faced palette. It is called Full Moon. How fitting! Must be a full moon. Feel like one of those nights. I'm just taking this tiniest bit of that and brushing it over the bridge of my nose. So there you have it. That is Brandy's If You Put It Down Right. and I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm sorry that it doesn't look even remotely close, but pretty much anytime I do a celebrity look, it never looks the same because I don't look like that celebrity. Funny thing, I don't look like Kim Kardashian or Brandy or Beyonce or Rihanna, so. But still, I hope that you can learn something from it, getting in close. Always, 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 you can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and yeah, I think that's it. There's links to everything down below in the information box. I hope that you do follow me. I'm very active on Twitter and Instagram, and I love hearing from you guys. Even if I don't respond, I love hearing from you guys and taking your suggestions. And in between videos, you can always find me there. Thank you so much for watching. I hope I see you right back here very soon. Thanks. Bye.